On April 30th, 2015, Trinity New Hope acquired 16 three-bedroom, two-bath, single-family homes to provide clean, safe, affordable housing for families in Nampa, Idaho. For many years, we have made a difference by taking chances on applicants facing job, health, and housing challenges, including homelessness. Since the acquisition, Trinity New Hope has been run by a dedicated volunteer board of directors and a part-time property manager. As a team, we have supported our tenants by diligently raising funds to reinvest in the property, making it a place where tenants can be proud to live. Since 2015, we have improved each home's exterior by replacing roofs, gutters, windows, and siding, and taking necessary steps to protect the concrete foundations. We have improved many home interiors by resurfacing tubs, installing new flooring, appliances, fixtures, lighting, blinds, and HVAC systems. We have also enhanced our grounds by upgrading the landscaping, installing new playground, and building a pergola for family picnics and events. We have tried to be good stewards of these homes and have made significant progress in improving them for our residents. Generous donations from friends and supporters of affordable housing have strengthened the remarkable progress we have made in our community. We are very grateful for your support. Thank you.
And pretty much we heard of Trinity through someone that a family friend, and I was like, you guys should try to go and apply. At the time, we were coming out of 2020, and housing went up, skyrocketed, and we got pushed out of our house. So we had to move out within 3 weeks. After that, we ended up in our suburban. So that was sucked really bad. But then we were able to stay with my father for a bit, and then I didn't really think that we would actually get into a home, actually, because a lot of places out here are just slammed. It was like, I don't know. So it's really difficult, but we got into a place, and ever since then, everything's been actually getting a home here has made it to, it's a positive thing. So I have more goals now than I did back when we were in the suburban. So big time. So it's a huge plus. It's motivation, actually. And so this year when we got into our home, my daughter got into kindergarten. And so us having residents, everything was working out, everything's looking good. The neighborhood is awesome. It's quiet, and I mean, I love it. I love it, actually. It does give me a lot of stress off my back to concentrate on our future and make goals to where eventually we can own our own home, So having a home, having a place to where you can relax, and I can afford, rent, I can afford utilities. I don't have any kind of stress from the outside world. I can kind of collect myself and say, I want to make plans for the future. I couldn't do that quite as easily if me and my kids didn't have a home. Like, for real, like, we'd be thinking about so many other things besides the future. And so having a home we're very fortunate, definitely, and really great.
I ended up here at Trinity Hope because I left a domestic situation, and I became homeless because I didn't want to go back to that situation. So I was willing to really, just risk it all because I was tired of being in that situation. And so everything started going downhill because of the relationship and court issues and trying to fight custody of my son because, the other person involved was keeping him away from me. And so little by little, everything was going downhill. I really didn't know where to go. So I started looking into other resources and talking to people, applying like Salvation Army. I ended up going to the shelter because I was tired of, being in my car and stuff like that. I was worn out and stuff. And they told me about certain programs. So I applied at certain programs, and then I started hearing about Trinity New Hope. And so I applied also, with the organizations that help with Trinity New Hope, and that's how I got here. And I was truly blessed because we moved in here the day before Thanksgiving. I would cruise by here, and spot this house. I didn't know, if it was for rent or whatever. It was just, empty because I would park a lot down the road at the park and stuff. And I go, man, it'd be nice if one day I could move into something like that. Because I always dreamed of a 3-bedroom house, 2 baths, for myself. And I have 2 sons. One doesn't live with me, the other one does. And I'd always, pass by here and say, that house is so empty. Why don't they fill it up with somebody that needs a home, homeless or whatever, whatnot? And then when they told me that this was going to be my house, I didn't know until the day they gave me the keys. And I was like, oh my God, I got on my knees almost. And I was like, thank you, God. This is like perfect. I didn't want something too big, too small, just a house, and I was truly blessed. I can breathe better, relax better. I don't have to worry about this and that. And, I'm maintaining my cost of living. And I am truly blessed,